Hey guys, welcome to lesson 5. So first we're going to do mental math, which is pretty much trying to do this math in our brain. So let's do this together. So what is 10 more than 216? So try doing 216 plus 10 in your head. And 216 plus 10 is 226. What is 10 less than 216? So pretty much 216 minus 10. Try doing that in your head. And 216 minus 10 is 206. What is 100 more than 216? 216 plus 100 is 316. What is 100 less than 216, which is pretty much 216 minus 100, and 216 minus 100 is 116. Let's do the second one together as well. What is 10 more than 471? So 471 plus 10. 471 plus 10 is equal to 481. What's 10 less than 471? So 471 minus 10. That is equal to 461. What's 100 more than 471? So that's 471 plus 100. That is equal to 571. And lastly, what's 100 less than 471? Which is 471 minus 100. And that is equal to 371. I hope you guys get it and try the other questions on your own. And we're going to do expanded form. So write the numbers in expanded form. So first, let's look at 8, which is the ones place. So we're going to add 8 here for ones value. Then the tens value is a 9, which is plus 90. And then the hundreds value is a 7, which is 7 hundredths. This shows that there are 7 100ths. And you guys could also check if your answer is correct by actually trying to add it together, which is 700 plus 90 plus 8. So 0 plus 0 plus 8, that is 8. 0 plus 9 is 9. And 7 plus nothing here is just 7. And it's the same, so this is the correct answer. Let's do number 3 together. So let's look at the ones value. There's 5 ones, so we're going to put 5 here. 1 10. 1 10's value, so we're going to just put 10. And there's 4 100, so we want to put 400 here. And that's the correct answer to this one. Let's try this together now. Write the numbers in order from least to greatest. So we're going to put these numbers in order from the smallest value to the largest value. So for number 1, as you guys can see here, the smallest number is 430. So we're going to put that first. 430. Then the next smallest number is 542. So we're going to put 542. Then the next smallest number, 763. Then the next smallest, 766. And then lastly, the largest number here is 990. Make sure to check if your numbers are actually in order from least to greatest after you finish it. So here is 430, 542, 763, 766, and 990, and they are all in order from least to greatest. And let's move on to this page. So we're going to do mean, mode, and range. So before we find the mean, mode, and range, we have to make sure to put these numbers in order first from least to greatest. We have to put them in order from least to greatest. So after we put these numbers in order, the median is the number that's in the middle. The mode is the number that comes out the most repeated number, and the range is the difference between the highest and lowest value, which is the difference between the lowest and highest and lowest value. So first we're going to put these numbers in order. So the smallest number here is 2. So we're going to first write 2. Next smallest is 3. There's 2 sevens. We're going to write both sevens. 7, 7. And the biggest number is 8. So we're going to find the median. So the median is the number that's in the center of here. So to find the center, so the center here is 7. And you guys could also find the center by crossing out each value from the biggest, like this, like cross the first value, then the last value, and then you could cross the second one and the second to last value, and then there's only one left, which is 7. And mode is the number that comes up the most, and as you can see, there's only 1 2s, 1 3s, but there's 2 7s, so 7 is the most frequent value here. And the range is the difference from the highest value and the lowest value, so 8 minus 2, which is 6. And let's do number 6 together. So let's put these numbers in order first. So we're going to put order from 18, 44, oh, I'm sorry, there's 42 next. Then 44. And the median is the number that's in the middle, so we could cross out the first value, the last value, the second value, the second to last. There's 1 left. So the median is 42. 42. And the mode is the number that comes out the most. And for this one's a bit different. There are actually 2 modes. There's 18 that comes out twice and 44 that comes out twice. So it is 18 and 44. Now we're going to find the range, which is the difference between the biggest and smallest value. So we're going to do 44 minus 18. And since 4 is less than 8, we gotta borrow. I'm gonna turn this into a 14. Since we borrowed from here, this will be a 3. 14 minus 8 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. The range is 26. And you guys try the other questions. Now we're gonna do less than, greater than, or equal to. So let's look at number 1. 6,328 is blank, then 6,321. So let's try plugging these values in. 6,328 is greater than 6,321. Does that make sense? And if you think about it, it is true that this number is greater. This number is bigger than that. So we're going to put the greater than sign. 6,328 is greater than 6,321. And let's also try number 4. So first, before we compare, we're going to solve this 4 times 3, and 4 times 3 is pretty much 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is equal to 12. And if you think of, let's look at this. 12 is blank than 13. Is 12 greater than 13? If you think about it, no. 12 is small, that's not true. Let's do less than. 12 is less than 13. Is that true? Yes, it is true that 12 is smaller than 13. So we're going to put the less than symbol. And you guys try doing the other questions now. And let's move on to this page. Word problems. Says, let's do number 1 together. There are 218 dogs at the park. 56 ran away. How many dogs are left? So to find out how many there are left, we have to subtract. So this is a subtraction problem. So we're going to do 218 minus 56. So first, 8 minus 6 is 2. However, 1 minus 5, we can't do that because 1 is less than 5. So we're going to borrow. So this is going to turn into an 11. And we borrowed a 1 from here. So it's going to change to 1. 11 minus 5 is 6. And 1 minus nothing, pretty much 0, is 1. So there are 162 dogs left. Then, let's do this question. Emily wanted to buy a dress for prom. She saw a dress that cost $150, but she only has $136. How many more dollars does she need in order to buy the dress? So this is a subtraction problem because we need to find out how much more money she needs. So we're going to do 150 minus 136. And we have to borrow because we can't do 0 minus 6. So we're going to turn that into a 10. And this 5, we're going to borrow from the 5, so the 5 will turn into a 4. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 1 minus 1, 0. So the answer to this is $14. She needs $14 more to buy the $150 prom dress. And I hope you guys understood today's lesson. And good luck, and see you guys next time. Bye!